What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Caesar here, and in this video we're going to talk about how to cop on Hibbetts. I've copped over 30 pairs just this year, so you guys just have to keep watching, and I'm going to give you guys all the tips, step-by-steps, everything you guys need to know to cop on Hibbetts. And I did want to set some ground rules first. Before it used to be so easy to cop on Hibbetts, I'd say I had like a 95% chance of copying until they put their bot protection into place. And we are talking about manual cops here. I'm going to show you guys how to do it manually. I do not use bots. We're going to go manual, but I'm just saying when they implemented their bot protection, it messed up the game even for manual. It became so difficult. So I'm going to show you guys everything you guys need to know. And I did want to clarify, I'm going to give you guys tips on how to cop online. And we're not talking about the raffles. I have not won a raffle yet off of Hibbetts, and I think it's the more you play, the more you earn, the more they reward you with the raffles. I have spent a lot on Hibbetts, but I'm guessing there's people that spent more than me, so I have not won an online raffle yet. We're going to be talking about online purchasing on Hibbett, and Hibbett does have locations. I believe the closest one to me is going to be LA. I'm in San Diego. I have not visited the store, so we're going to talk about all online here in this video. The first thing that I wanted to bring up to you guys is this is very important, because if you break this rule, you're going to be banned from Hibbett, and that is no good, because it is so easy to cop on Hibbett nowadays that you cannot be banned because you want to get these W's. Okay, so that the first thing is only cop one pair of that specific shoe in that size genre. What I mean is, like, if you cop a Jordan 6 electric green in the men's size, I did cop that, by the way, that's my latest cop. So if you cop in the men's size, do not go for another men's. Do not get two Jordan 6 electric greens men's. You could get a men's and you could get a GS, or you could get a PS, a preschool, or a toddler. So you could get all four of those, but don't get like two men's. Don't get two GS's. Don't do that. If you get two, yeah, you're going to get them shipped to your house, and then the future raffles, the future drops that you have, they're going to ban you. Like, you're going to think that the payment went through and everything, and they're just going to refund you the money, and they're not going to ship the shoe to your house because they know people are trying to get over on them, and Hibbetts is like #1 as far as stopping people from copying multiple pairs. So you guys, I'm trying to save you guys from this one. Do not cop more than that one pair. So I've only stuck with that one pair, but there are so many people that have been banned. You guys could look online. You could probably look in the comments in this video. Let me know if you've been banned, or let me know if you know somebody that has been banned. You guys, it's not worth it. Just cop one size genre in one specific shoe. Okay, so let's get into the first tip. And for the first tip, I'm sorry for the people that are Android users, but this tip is going to be all about iPhones. Okay, so we're going to be talking about how to purchase off of Safari, and Safari is the online internet for Mac or for iPhones. Okay, so we're not going to go on the Hibbett app to cop. We're actually going to be copying on Safari. So that's going to be our #1 tip. We're going to log into Safari Hibbetts versus using the app. So for me, I'm on the West Coast, so all the drops for me happen at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, it might be 10 a.m. East Coast Standard Time, but for me, it's 7 in the morning, so I have to be ready to rock and roll. The first tip, or I should say this is the second tip, is to log into your account 20 minutes early, okay? And what you're going to be doing is you're going to build as many cookies as you can. And what cookies is you're basically like building a history with Hibbett within your app. So what I want you to do is, this is a tip within a bunch of tips right here, okay? I'm going to stop naming the tips, okay? So what you want to do is you're going to go into the Safari Hibbetts. You're going to log in. Make sure you're logged in. I'm going to explain why you want to be logged in a second. But what you're going to do is, like I said, build cookies. So what you want to do is you want to act like you're actually going to be shopping. So you want to like jump on there. You want to search certain shoes. You could search, what I do, I usually search Jordan 1s. I see what pops up. There's a lot of Jordan 1 mids that are available for sale, and that's what you got to look for, something that's available. So what you want to do is like you want to click on a certain item, a certain shoe. You want to flip through the different angles of the pictures that they have, and you're kind of just like building the cookies up. That way you're like letting Hibbetts know you're a real person and you're not a bot. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to go to a shoe that's still available. If that first one you go to isn't available, it's okay. Go to the next one. I usually do the Jordan 1 mids because most of them are available. At least in the preschool sizing, they're usually always available because they're not profitable. Okay, so you go, you click on that shoe, and then you're going to go down to the sizes. Where you see the sizes, you're going to click on a size. Okay, if you click on a size, you should see the black box that says Apple Pay show up. When that box shows up like that, you guys, that is a good sign that you're building up cookies and you're doing a good job. If a press and hold CAPTCHA comes up, then that means you got to keep working it. You got to keep working it, building cookies. So when that CAPTCHA comes up, all you have to do is physically press and hold in that circle area until it like loads, and then you can let go, and then it should automatically like refresh the page. So you want to hit the size again. You could either hit that same size or a different size, and then hopefully this time the Apple Pay pops up. If it doesn't pop up, you get a CAPTCHA, you just keep doing it until it does pop up, okay? So if it does pop up, if a bunch of CAPTCHAs are popping up, like I said, that's not a good thing because it thinks that you're a bot at that moment. So you want to keep building activity up. So you're going to search another, you could actually hit the back button because you're still building cookies, and then you go to another Jordan 1 mid. You go to another Jordan 1 mid. Then you also click on the size, and you got to see if the CAPTCHA pops up. You got to see if the Apple Pay pops up. And then you go to another shoe. You could type in like I was gonna say Jordan 4, but Jordan 4s usually aren't on there. You want to search a shoe that you could actually click on the size, because that's when you're gonna be able to tell if those CAPTCHAs are popping up. And it's so annoying to get a CAPTCHA once it's the actual drop time. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to let them know that you're a real person and you're not a bot at that time. Okay, so when you build sufficient cookies and you think you're ready for the drop, the thing is like it actually logs you out if you're not active on there. So like I said, log in 20 minutes before, but kind of like be still clicking on shoes and all that stuff leading up to the drop at 7 a.m. Okay, so once that drop comes around, you're gonna be ready to go. I told you guys to make sure you have an account ready, and I'm gonna talk about more at the end of this video, but they have a great reward program, and I've bought a bunch of stuff off of their reward program. But make sure you're logged into your account. They try to trick you because when I log in and everybody else is the same thing, usually in that search bar at the very top, it'll say like, hi Caesar, and then you're supposed to search stuff in there. Well, at least for me it says Caesar because I'm Caesar. So it wants you to go ahead and start searching stuff. But when it says Caesar and you automatically think, oh, I must be logged in because it says my name right there. That does not mean you're logged in. Make sure you click that little, it's like a half man, and then you click on it and make sure you're logging in, because if you're not logged in, you're not going to get the points and you're not going to build up your rewards that you need to be earning if you're going to be copying off of Hibbetts. Okay, so make sure you're logged in and don't be juked out by them putting your name on the search bar. Make sure you're logged in. Okay, so it's getting closer to the drop time. So what I want you to do is click on the launch calendar. If you click on the menu, it's the very first option it gives you. You go to launch calendar, and then you're gonna see all the upcoming shoes, and it's in chronological order. So you wanna go to the shoe that you're gonna be going for on drop day. And you guys, there's grade school, there's men's, there's toddlers, so make sure you're picking on the right one. Okay, so let's say we're going for a men's shoe that's coming out. We're going to click on that shoe, and what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down, and there's a countdown timer, okay? So the countdown timer, depending on how close you are to drop time, it's going to be counting down. And I suggest that you stay on that screen, like on your phone, you just stay on that screen, because if you're seeing the countdown, that's where the sizing is gonna pop up, okay? That's where you wanna be. You want, as soon as it hits that drop time, it's gonna automatically load up the sizes. Sometimes it takes a second or two, sometimes it doesn't. When it doesn't take a second or two, that's when you need to like click on that size and then hit that Apple Pay, because that is like, it's crucial, because every second it counts on there, because the faster it goes, the more chances you have at copying. So that's why you don't want to get those CAPTCHAs, because those CAPTCHAs takes at least like 7 seconds out. So just think, if you're getting a CAPTCHA that's taking 7 seconds, think about somebody else that's not getting that press and hold CAPTCHA. They're going to be clicking on it, they're going to be copying, and they're going to be doing all that stuff. That's why it's important to build the cookies up. You want to build activity as much as you can on your account. Okay, so let's go back. So we're doing the countdown. We're going to wait until sizes load up. You can see the sizes load up. Sometimes when you hit a size, it'll go to that press and hold CAPTCHA, like I said, okay? It'll do that. I've done 4 press and hold CAPTCHAs and still copped the shoe, okay? So that's what I want to tell you guys. Do not give up right away. Especially if you guys are going like, I got all kinds of sneakers videos. You guys check those out. But like on sneakers, most of the drops are the 10-minute draws. So you have 10 minutes to go back to sneakers to put in for your draw. So why not try to put in for this Hibbett, this Hibbett drop that's going on right now, okay? So, like I said, if you're, well, I was gonna say reluctant, if you're ruthless, or if you keep going and don't give up, you might actually cop a pair, okay? I've done it where like I've done 2 press and holds, and I kind of just give up, and then I go to sneakers, and I try to go on other sites and everything, but that time it's probably over with, except for the sneakers. But like, so what I'm suggesting is you guys just keep with it. Just keep doing it until you get to that page where they're completely sold out and there's no sizes to select from, okay? So that is a big tip, because I was always giving up. Do not give up. Keep it rolling. I do want to tell you guys what like other people do and what I've done in the past that I don't think works as good as, clicking on the actual shoe that's dropping and then scrolling down to the countdown screen. Some people actually hit refresh a couple seconds before that 7 o'clock drop. And if you do that, you're probably going to get a press and hold, because it's going to think that you're a bot, okay? You guys could try it if you want to. That is another way of trying to cop, okay? But I haven't had as much success doing it that way. It used to be the way to go. Now, I do not think it's the way to go. And then also, one other way that's better than that refresh way is if you're on the launch calendar and you could see the list of all the shoes, like just have the shoe that you want to put in for, have it like first thing there. So like right when it hits that 7 o'clock, or maybe like 1 or 2 seconds before, you could click on that shoe, and then that way when you go in there, the sizes should be loaded up when it goes to that next screen. That's like the plan to do it. So like if you've been you've tried a couple times, you watched this video and you tried a couple times to do it the way I told you, where you're sitting there and looking at the countdown, and that's not working for you, I recommend that you try this way, where you have it on the screen couple seconds before, I said like 1 or 2 seconds before 7, you click on that item, it goes in there, and then it loads up the sizes. And same thing, if you hit a size and you don't get a press and hold CAPTCHA, it's gonna let you do that Apple Pay. And when you do that Apple Pay, you get in there and you go as quick as you can, because everybody else is doing the same thing that you're doing. So it's definitely like the quicker you're in there, the more chances you are at copying, okay? Now I wanna get into the benefits of the reward program, and then also I wanted to talk about a little bit about the shipping, okay? So let's go to the reward program. You guys, I've gotten these Adidas that were like $30 after everything was said and done because of the reward program. I forget exactly how the reward program goes, but I think it's like if you spend the first $100, you get a $10 like coupon, rewards coupon. And then you spend $200, you get a $20 coupon. Then you get another $20 after you spend $200. And you guys, those rack up pretty quick if you keep copping on Hibbetts. I've gotten stuff for basically free. I just ordered my wife a Nike sweater. It cost $8 because I have all these coupons, you guys. I'm telling you, you could get free stuff. Like, if it's like, we're talking like, you could get like an Adidas shirt that's like $20. You could get it for free with a $20 coupon. You guys, the rewards program is so good. I should have started this at the beginning of this video, but like, Hibbetts did not sponsor this video whatsoever. I'm just like, I really like the rewards program. I hate the online raffle system, but I do like the rewards program. And like I mentioned earlier, like when it tries to trick you, when it has your name on the search, under where the search bar is at, if you're not logged in and you cop, it's hard to try to get a coupon added, to get the points added to your reward system, because sometimes it doesn't find that purchase that it makes, even if you have the order number. So I'm telling you guys, make sure you're logged in. That happened to me where it didn't let, and I didn't even feel like calling them. Maybe if I called them, they could have done it, but you could try to do it online. Anyways, I do love their rewards program. So let's go into the shipping now. Okay, so I say, like, it's been a couple months now where when you get the actual shoebox shipped in the packaging box, they used to be so good at packaging up. Like, I was gonna look for one of the air pockets. They used to do the air pockets inside the packing, so your shoe used to come like pristine. The box used to be, this ain't from Hibbetts, but like the box used to be nice and not smashed and all that good stuff, because they would put padding on there in their boxes. And they're like the only ones that I knew that was actually doing that at the time, because even sneakers, even Nike, even Adidas, everybody just sends the box within the shipping boxes. So I was giving them praise, and I'm like, oh man, they are great at the, you know, the whole shipping game. And then as of recently, probably like maybe 2 months ago or so, they stopped doing that. I don't know why they stopped doing it, but they did do it. I've only received, I'd say, of all the shoes that I copped, probably like 2 boxes that were not in good shape. But I'm telling you guys, like, it usually, depending on where you live, of course, you're gonna get it within a couple days, and you could pay for expedited shipping. But like when I'm in full panic mode and I want to get that shoe and I want to make sure nobody beats me out to it, I just click go ahead. But there is a an actual where you could go faster, you could expedite the shipping. Okay, another thing about the shipping that I want to talk about is, you guys, it is free shipping. You cannot beat that. Not only is it free shipping, is like they put insurance on your box, so your box is gonna get to you, the shoes are gonna get to you, and also if anything happens to them, that's where the insurance kicks in. Luckily, I haven't had anything happen, so I haven't used their insurance or whatever, so I don't know how that works. If you guys have used it, let me know how that works. But like I said, free shipping, rewards program. You know, I've only had 2 boxes that haven't been that great. But other than that, you guys, I really like trying to cop on Hibbetts, because like I said, it used to be 95. It's more like, I don't know, it's more like 45% that I'm gonna be copying on Hibbetts. Maybe a little bit lower than that, but you guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you cop on Hibbetts. If you cop something, come back to this video. Let me know in the comment box below. Do not forget to like, and I will check you guys out in the next video.